IMB Yo and KJ, your boy.
Yeah.
So, speeding. Cool.
Action. Damn, bro. We in here. We really making it happen, bro.
We really in here, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
So what's up, man? What's good, bro?
Appreciate you helping me make this happen, bro.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm always down to try to, you know what I'm saying?
Real life,
help get the content for the cause.
Yeah, bro, man. That's real. Cause like I be trying to tell people, bro, like it's really not about what you can do.
Yeah.
It's how many people you can get to believe in you and your vision, bro. Cause like you get the right people, you surround yourself with the right people, then you guys are obviously, it's innate. It's gonna happen regardless. So you'll win on accident, right? You surround yourself with the right people, bro, then you're gonna keep elevating. You're gonna keep going up because everybody's gonna wanna grow. And in them growing, it's gonna push you to wanna grow because nobody wants to get left behind.
Not at all.
So yeah, it just builds that motivation, bro. But I'm blessed, and I thank God every day, every night that I have the people around that I do. Because man, y'all making this dream come true.
Look, man, and that's what it's all about, bro. And that's, you know what I'm saying. That's why I always say, like, when it comes to working on your craft and your passion and stuff like that, it's really important to really trust the people. Trust the team that you build and bring in a lot of other creatives. So that way, not only can y'all pitch ideas between each other, back and forth type shit, but you know what I'm saying, y'all can motivate each other to grow your own personal projects and shit like that. Like this right here, you know what I'm saying? This is I ain't gonna lie, I ain't done this in a while. Right. But this has motivated me to like really like get back into my craft because I ain't gonna lie to you, right? I've been kind of losing my creative spark a little bit.
Hey, bro,
that's life, boy.
Bro, that's tough. That's a really tough thing to experience because like as creatives, like I went through the same thing and it felt like an identity crisis, bro. Because I'm just like, bro, if I'm not this, then who am I? Like, what is my legacy? What am I actually providing to the world? Yeah. And so like my only bit of advice with that is, bro, you have the muscle. You just gotta keep flexing that motherfucker.
On me, I ain't gonna lie to you, but that's so real. That's so real because it's like you got the muscle, you got the vision, you got the creativity. You just gotta keep doing it, and you gotta keep going. You gotta keep creating.
Because like I'm sorry to cut you
off.
No,
you're good, bro.
But like one thing that I had to get out of my head about is like constantly searching to create the perfect product, the perfect song, because that'll never come. That's something that I had. It was a tough pill to swallow, right? Because that's my whole thing. I'm a perfectionist, I'm always chasing the perfect product, and if it's not perfect, then I'm not gonna either finish it or release it, right? And that's an injustice to everybody out there because the industry's so super saturated with so many people who do what we do. But what's beautiful about it is as many people as there are doing what we do, none of them are doing it like us.
That's facts. And that's what makes you different.
Exactly.
That's what makes us different.
Exactly. And so like, bro, getting out of your head and you got to stop chasing that perfect product and just do it. Because you didn't start this because you were chasing the perfect product. It became a distracting. It was like, ooh, squirrel.
Ooh, squirrel. Like you just going throughout your life, you know what I'm saying? You see this random squirrel, like, ooh, squirrel, I'm gonna chase that. Yeah.
Literally, but no, you started this because you love this shit. So keep doing what you love, bro. And that's what keeps me going. That's what has helped me transition from IMB YO, the rapper, to IMB YO, the artist. Because that's ultimately what I feel. Other people might have a different perspective on what I make, right? But that's ultimately what I feel my art is. Like I transitioned from being just a rapper to now being an artist. Nothing wrong with just being a rapper, right? Because some rappers are doing some things that I couldn't. You feel me? But like with the artistry, I feel like I'm looking at it in its totality. From from the studio to the stage. Because it's all independent, I have to look at it in its totality, right? And that often gets daunting. It gets overwhelming. But because I love this, it never feels like a chore.
So tell me a little bit more about that, about how you went from starting out wanting to really just focus on rap and then transitioning to where you are now.
I think what really clicked in my mind is that everybody can rap. Y'all gonna hate me.
I don't know about that one, but I hear you.
Y'all gonna hate me, but I
hear
feel like with enough time, practice, and energy, anybody can rap. Bro.
Okay.
Right? But not everybody can make a beat. Mm-hmm. Not everybody can take pictures. Not everybody can do this lighting shit that you just did. Mm-hmm. Right? Not like so. I had to figure out a way, not because I wanted to stand out, but because I saw some of my peers and the type of music that they were making. And I saw the type of music that I was making. And I saw that there was a disconnect. There was a huge disconnect because though I liked some of the songs that I was making, I didn't love them, right? And the songs that I was hearing from other people, I was like, I love this song. I want to know, how did you get this sound, right? And so I sat with myself. I sat with myself for a very long time. I took time away from making music to actually experiencing other people's creativity, right? Just sitting with it, like, so that hopefully something could, kind of rub off on me, you know? Because like inspiration is like the flu, bro. You catch it. You're right. You catch it when you're in the right rooms. You feel me?
You're right.
And so like I caught that inspiration because I was surrounding myself with other people doing things that are similar to what I wanted to do, and so in doing so, I kind of figured out what my artistry looks like. Not what artistry looks like, period, but what artistry looks like for me. And once I figured that out, I accepted, radical acceptance. That's a big thing here, right? I accepted everything about where I'm at in life, where I'm at in my career, and where I want to go, where I see myself going, but like not getting bogged down by the how. You know what I mean? Like, obviously you need a game plan, but looking at it as from a big picture gets overwhelming, like I said. So you got to look at it as mini battles. And so I found my mini battles, and I'm just like, okay, cool. First, I have to find my authentic sound, right? Which is hard because you heard my music, bro. No song is like the next.
Not at all.
No.
They're all, I ain't gonna lie, they all got their own like unique sound, all got their own like unique vibe and shit like that. So you're right.
Exactly. So it was a challenge, but I leaned into it. Instead of trying to find a lane, I said, you know what, they're all my lane.
Okay. So, real creative, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy.
Right, I watch a lot of anime, bro. I watch a lot of anime.
Bro, you already know, bro.
Be motivating the people.
You already know, bro.
Motivating the people.
When you set your eyes on something, boy, you go for it.
I'm telling you. And so instead of trying to fit into only one thing, I was like, bro, I know I'm a jack of all trades, so let me go ahead and conquer every single thing that I can find. I said it in that video. I said, we only get one life, and we can only do so much. So why not do everything that we can?
That's valid. I ain't gonna lie, that's valid. So what would you say to somebody, because I know there's a lot of people out there who are in the industry and who are trying to get in the industry, who have the mindset of, you can't do everything. You need to have a niche, and you need to stick with that niche and get good at that niche. And that will be you. That will be who you are. Stop trying to do so much and just stick to one lane. What would you say to somebody?
I think that's multifaceted, because you can't tackle everything. You can't. What's the quote? It's a jack of all trades.
It's oh man, I know what you.
All trades.
Master, damn.
Right?
Master of none, but like,
but like,
I know what you're talking about.
But you know what I'm saying? Damn, I feel illiterate. I promise.
I ain't gonna lie. I know that quote. I know the quote too, but it's like, wait.
It's like,
I ain't thought about it in a minute.
Almost fucked up the mic. But so basically, like, I say to someone who's considered, like, in terms of that question, find, like, get good at one thing and then go on to the next. And then once you get good at that, add another thing. But you can't try to master everything all at once, because then you'll get overwhelmed. And it's a fun fact that I've learned over the years is that it takes 3 years to recover from burnout.
3 years. 3 years. What makes you say that?
Because we're chasing an astronomical dream. We're trying to make ourselves the people that people look at, right? Because in a society where you can see anyone, anywhere, almost any time, right? We're trying to be one of those people that stand out. That's a daunting dream. that's a big mountain to chip away at.
It is.
Right? And so whenever you stop focusing on what you're doing right in front of you, right? And you look up and like, dang, there's no way I'm gonna get to this, right? No, bro, like don't think about that. You gotta have faith, right? You gotta have faith. So get good at what you're at, one thing at a time. And then once you've acquired all the skills that you need, you're innately gonna have met all the people that are gonna help you put yourself in position. Right?
Very true.
So master what you can, one thing at a time, and then once you feel comfortable, once you feel proficient in everything, then you tackle. But that doesn't mean wait. That doesn't mean wait until you mastered all these things, because that's one of the things that I feel I failed at. I wanted to learn everything before I actually did it. That's why I've been making music for about 6 years, but I'm now actually, I've released here and there, but now I'm actually like focused on my artistry and like, you know, really diving into it headstrong, because I felt like I had to learn everything before I could go. But no, you can learn things along the way, given that you're surrounded by the right people initially. Okay. So I don't know if that answered the question or not.
No, I think
Someone
so.
told me a while ago that I have a way with words and I be bullshitting questions.
I'm just fluffing a little bit, you know, say a little bit this, say a little bit that, makes it all sound good, you know.
Exactly.
But okay, I got you. And I know probably like a few minutes ago, you said something about an identity crisis. As an artist.
Yes.
Tell me about that, a little bit more about that.
Because, bro, like, again, because I think we were talking about the lack of, like losing your creative spark, right? It feels like you're going through an identity crisis because you don't know who you are without this thing that has made you who you are, right? And I know for myself, because I can only speak for myself, whenever I'm not making music, nigga, I'm depressed. Like, ain't shit funny and everybody ugly.
Man.
Like, it fucks with me, bro, because it's my outlet.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has a vice.
Yeah.
And
I really
has a
feel like
vice.
that goes for a lot of artists. 'Cause I know me, personally, for me as well, I be feeling the same thing. Like when I'm not out doing any type of like street photography or event photography or headshots or nothing like that, and I just got all my equipment. You see how much equipment I got. It's not even everything, but when I just have it sitting at home, it feels like it's collecting dust.
Bro,
and with that, it feels like, damn, bro, like, what am I doing, bro?
Literally,
Like,
bro.
This is who I am, but yet I'm not doing anything with it. And it I ain't gonna lie, I do be getting depressed. It'd be like, damn, bro, like, I need to do something. But at the same time, I be so stuck on everything that's going on in life and everything. It's like that. Like, I'm like, damn, bro, like, I don't even know if I have time to do it.
Man,
You know
that's
what I'm
real.
saying?
Because, like, bro, time is the one currency you will never get back.
You cannot get back.
And so, like, and I think for me as well, that's kind of where I had to find a line. I'm still drawing it, right? But like in terms of like using my gift for profit or using my gift for growth, right? Man, that's a big one.
That's very
using,
big.
Am I trying to profit from my gift or am I trying to grow with my gift, right? Because if you do it well, right? If you do it well, you'll innately profit, right? But like I'm not saying that we live in a greedy society, but the society that we live in forces us to be greedy because it's hard to live out here. You feel me? It's hard to survive, and that's the reality, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be one of these rappers that's gonna artist. I'm not gonna be,
There we go.
I'm not gonna be one of these artists that's gonna be out here telling you, oh yeah, nah, I got all this money, pulling up with like a whole bunch of racks and shit, you know, like iced out chains and all that. Like, cool, that's your steez. Like, no, I'm not knocking it, bro, but like I'm since y'all talking for the big dogs, quote unquote, or the niggas that do be doing all that shit, bro, let me talk for us regular people. You feel me? Let me talk for the people that like that. Hey, they struggling to pay bills. You feel me? That's the reality. You know, like struggling to make ends meet like a motherfucker. You feel me? Let me talk to the people, like the people who are accepting the reality of their situation and not those who are trying to escape. Right? And I have some songs that allow people to escape, but like at the basis of it, bro, like I'm talking to the everyday person, trying to relate to that.
That's real.
I feel like a lot of the music that we have circulating now, it's things that we can only relate to on a weekend.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's real.
You feel me? Because whenever I leave the club, what am I putting on? But yeah, like I was saying, my music speaks. I feel like because again, music is subjective, and I'm not robbing anybody of their experience. You feel me? Like, because there are some artists who make music that I can't get jiggy with, and there are some artists that do that you might not get jiggy with. But like my music, I feel like it speaks to the everyday person, you know, just like talking about real shit, like real experiences. Mostly speaking to creatives though, because like my song "Dear You," dropping Halloween 2025.
Make sure check it out.
Yeah, "Dear You" dropping Halloween.
Keep that.
Yeah, y'all need that. But like "Dear You" is a letter that I wrote to myself as a creative, right? Because like as creatives, again, but we get through we experience those blocks. We experience those times where we feel that imposter syndrome. Because bro, I've worked with so many people, and I've been making music for so long, right? And to me, my mixes sound good. But I've been working with so many people, and there have been sessions where I've gone in and I'm like, bro, I'm a small fish in a big ass pond, bro.
That imposter syndrome is fucking real.
You feel me? So I'm
It's
bro.
real.
So I'm just like, bro, I really hope to God I'm able to get
real.
this mix to what this person really needs.
Yeah.
But again, it comes back to this. We love it. We do this because we love this. And so as soon as I hear the track, bro, all those thoughts wash away. I don't care about who they think I am. In this moment right here, bro, I am the music.
That's real.
You feel me?
That's
this moment
real.
right here, I am the music, and whatever I gotta do, I know my basics, my basic music mixing 101, right? And then after that, that's when I can let my creativity shine in how like the spatial audio, like the effects and all that other stuff. That's where I can shine as a creative whenever I'm mixing other people's stuff as well as my own. But back to what I was saying, "Dear You," it is a letter to creatives who know and have experienced what that's like to feel like, man, I'm chasing a big ass dream and it feels like nobody's supporting me. And in that song, I said, everybody got their battles, but most of ours are within. So it's you and me till we win. So to whoever is hearing this, bro, creative or not, right? Whatever you're going through, bro, I might not understand the full capacity of it, but guess what, nigga? I'm right here with you, bro. Cause like that day in and day out, bro, I carry myself. I wake up, I put my drawers on, put my pants on, put my shoes on, and as hard as it gets, bro, I'm taking this shit one step at a time.
That's how you do it.
And so keep going, my nigga. Like it's tough, it's hard, but good things do not come without struggle. Like the brightest diamonds are forged under the most pressure, my nigga.
Man, look,
that
goes
me?
For your regular everyday artist. That goes for the struggling artist. It's a reason that's a term. You know what I'm saying?
Real,
like,
bro.
That's real. That's
real. So it's like, bro, like it's an uphill battle, but guess what? Whenever you reach that plateau, man, the view gonna look nice. But yeah, man, that's just the reality of it all, bro. Like, but yeah, "Dear You" dropping Halloween. It's a letter from me to you, and I meant every word, bro. Like, everybody got their battles, but most of ours are within. So it's you and me till we win, bro. Like, keep hustling, keep going. Don't stop, stay down.
Don't stop, stay down.
Stay down.
Stay grounded, you know what I'm saying?
Stay grounded, boy.
But okay, so tell me a little bit more about like what personally got you into being an artist. Like before you was an artist, what you were going through, what made you see that squirrel and want to chase it?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's a crazy story because I haven't told nobody this in a minute, bro. So I was 19. I was working at Urban Air. It's a trampoline park, attraction park or whatever, right? And I was a little manager there. And one of the people that work with me, name's Taki. I haven't seen bro in years, but his bro Taki, if you see this, bro, like, nigga, you started this shit. But Taki, one time I was taking him home after work, and he was like, bro, like, let's freestyle. And but he started going. I was like, bro, I've never freestyled for real. Like, and I was like, okay, cool. Let me go ahead and go. Yeah. And so I started spitting. I was like, damn, this shit kind of hard. And then right then and there, I was like, bro, I want to make a song. Yeah. Because like I'm obsessive by nature, bro. Yeah. Like anything like I want, I have no doubt in my mind that I can get it, and I will get it. Yeah. Right. So I'm obsessive. Right. So it started that night. We was freestyling, nigga. We went from freestyling in this man's driveway to Walmart to go buy a mic. I bought my first ever microphone was a blue Snowball. Right, the Snowball mic, that white motherfucker, right? A USB mic. I plugged that mug in, and I was like, "Dang, how am I gonna make a song?" I was like, "How do I get the beat to play while I'm recording?"
Yeah.
And then, bro, I'm talking. Talkie was knocked out on his bed, bro. And I'm over here trying to figure this shit out. He's like, "Bro, don't you think we should try this shit, another day?" I was like, "All right, bro." So I left. Right, this nigga passed out. Nigga, I did not sleep.
Oh, this nigga was really in it, bro.
I was in it, bro.
This nigga was
I discovered
in it.
Pro Tools. I was like, okay, cool. Now I had to figure out the controls.
Yeah.
I figured out the controls. I recorded a little test song. That song was ass. I was like, bro, why does my song not sound like the shit playing on the radio? And so it really started by accident, and it had been the deepest rabbit hole I have ever been down, bro. I swear to God.
You're still in it, boy.
Literally, I'm still in this motherfucker digging. In this motherfucker digging, bro. But like, that's really how it started.
Yeah.
Like, just freestyling, and then I became obsessive with it, bro. Like, and then it turned from an obsession into a passion. Once I got closer and closer to getting that radio sound, I knew that nobody else was doing it like me. Nobody around, none of my peers that I went to high school with. And so I was like, okay, cool, I'm getting there. I'm getting further. Then I started working with other artists. First artist that I produced without ever charging them. Lalo TC, shout out to Trell. But first artist that I ever worked with, and I worked on probably like 75 plus of this dude's song, just getting my free throws in, bro.
Yeah.
Literally, just getting better and better and better and better. Once I got my mixes up, that's when I was like, okay, cool. Now I can start charging folks, because I know people not making this.
Yeah.
And so it went from doing it from a passion, from a place of passion, from a place of abundance, and going from that to a place of need. And that's where I fucked up, because I started trying to profit off my gift. But that's just because of life, you know? But whenever I started trying to profit off that, it took the passion away from it. It took the time away from my own artistry. I realized I was going months without working on my own music.
Man, that's so real.
You feel me?
Man, that's so
and
real.
So once I discovered that, I decided, I'm going to take a step back.
Yeah.
Let me re-ground myself.
Yeah.
And figure out how I got here in the first place. And I got back to the basics. I'm talking basic. Remember I told you we were in my car talking. We were freestyling. Right? And so that's what I went back to. I went back to the car. Back to the driveway.
Reconnected.
Literally. And then rebuilt myself up. But now I know so much more.
I respect that. And it, what I'm saying, that goes to show that, for a lot of people who think that they need to be making money with whatever they do creatively, like right away, like, no, like it's okay to do things, for free. Take it slow, get good at what you do, you know what I'm saying? And then, once you really establish yourself and you know that your work is good and that you can get the job done, or you can really produce like a really good song or a really nice ass painting and shit like that, then, start thinking about
Because like,
shit like
if
that.
the product, you should focus on the product, making the product good, making the product so good that people are coming to you.
Very true.
Because crack sold itself.
Very true.
You feel me? I'm trying to slang these hits like crack and hit the streets like crack did in the 80s, bro. I'm telling you, because crack sold itself.
Very
Cocaine
true.
sells itself, bro. Weed sells itself.
It does.
You feel me? So like, if the product is good enough,
People
nigga,
like that shit, they gonna get it.
Gravitate
They gonna
to
get
it.
it.
It's like supply and demand, bro.
That's very true. They gonna get it. They gonna fucking get it. But,
Real life.
Nah,
But yeah, go ahead, bro.
Nah,
You don't want
like
the questions.
No. That's so real though, because it's like you. A lot of people, they rush the process. You can't rush the process, especially with something like art.
Exactly.
You can't rush the process.
Exactly.
You rush the process, you gonna dish out a whole lot of bullshit and a whole lot of shit that you don't like.
Cause man, I made so many bullshit ass songs, bro. Like out of all the stuff that I've made, I don't even know how many songs I've made at this point. Honestly, I don't even know how many songs.
Boy, I got a whole library, a whole catalog.
But like so many.